Good evening, folks. Welcome to my live broadcast number 331. And we're broadcasting live this time from Auckland, New Zealand. Time here is night time, 9 p.m. to be exact. And we've just come back from a holiday in Sydney, Australia. Weather's not that much different. It's hot here in New Zealand also. Anyway, my name is Keith Peel, and I'm addressing the Bitcoin community. And I'll probably do the send button meeting, which was yesterday morning, so be a bit of a day behind. So it doesn't matter. We'll share. And there's the other thing I want to show you before we go into the meeting. And that there, and this one right there. We'll just go back. I just want to show you something. Okay. All the broadcasts that I've been doing, and that's probably why a lot of my broadcasts haven't been approved. And this is what's happened. See, over here on this button here, it's got broadcasters rewards. That's where I've always put all my broadcasts in there, and they get approved from there. I only just found that there's a second broadcasting button which comes under the account, and it's got here submit broadcast for approval. So in reality, which one do you use? For the same reason, saying that they will end up on the same broadcasting form, and I'll open it. Sorry, that's the wrong one. Sorry. And I'll open it up, submit your broadcast, and the forms are pretty much all the same. So you just put your submit your broadcast in there, in that line there, and then you'll come up with a big whole line of actual broadcasts that have been done over the last year and a half. So that's where I was a bit confusing, not only realizing that there was a second button to actually put your broadcast in. And that's that one there. So what I try to do from the old button, I copied and paste and put them down into the new button. And what's happened is that there's double ups in there now. So I hope admin or whoever's on approvals doesn't delete them all, because if I wonder how many other people realize there's a second broadcast button in not only that, we've got a Bitcoin bounty button missing out of the same order. So I don't know what's happening in admin. I understand I'll be a bit under pressure because of this everyday coin day. So anyway, we'll just go and have a look at yesterday's send button meeting. We'll read that through. Okay. But there's a few things there. Bay Derek from Cameroon, he does the payday rally, and he's good to listen to because he actually takes you right up to, we're on stage 1 now, right up to stage 4. So I don't want people asking me what happens after the distribution pay, and which is stage 1. That's what we're still in now. When it's all been on the blog, or you go and subscribe to Bay Derek's website, and he'll give you all the answers. This is the reason why these blogs are put up, so people don't go asking other people what the story is. Otherwise, you'll get a million different stories. Then they start blaming TBC, things like that. So that's why this blog is here, for everyone to go and read it. Now, if you can't understand English properly, then you've got a problem. So I suggest you go down to the bottom right-hand corner, and you'll see a translate button. Translate it in your language. Anyway, remember this is yesterday's blog. So total receive 17 Bitcoins. That was yesterday, or at that. So there's the banner. with 170 million. Today, I would say would be 16, which is $160 million in spendable TBC. Okay. Okay, here's another one. We'll go back. We'll go back and tutorial on how to get started in TBC. Okay. So open that up and have a good listen, because this year is going to be an exciting year in TBC. So for peace of mind, just go and read the blog whenever you can. Watch some broadcasts, or you can listen to Bay Derek. And a mass adoption training video. So I'll find out who's doing that one. Just go and have a look. Oh, that's Mizano Raman Mitru. So that was today's. He did release the send button meeting today. So and the Bangladesh send button meeting word is rule. RULE. Okay. Another one here. Old members miss out. At least they have been warned. Yeah. They know what it's all about. They probably want to wait till all the options are gone, then they want to try and come back in. Some people think it works that way better. Okay. Here we go. January 13th, 2020, send button meeting. Start soon. Posters, notices, and articles. So we'll open that up. We'll open it. We will be hosting the Send Button live broadcast in all languages on Monday, January 13, 2020 at 8 a.m. PST or 5 p.m. WAT. If you do not have a Send Button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a Send Button, do not share this link with anyone else. The link will be available at 7:45 a.m. PST on Monday, and New Zealand and Australia, that's Tuesday, January the 13th, inside your Pringle Cashback office. The meeting starts promptly at 8 a.m. PST, 5 p.m. WAT, which is West African time. Show up and collect up to 10,000 Pringles. Used to be 1 million cookies up there, if you remember. Now we're just dealing in Pringles. This Tuesday Send Button meeting, we had 7 hosts for the day, so that's not a bad turn. What is TB confidential? I can't tell you. You'll need to attend the Send Button meeting before to find out. Sorry. If you have ever wondered why we call these Send Button meetings, because admin will turn off these Send buttons of both the buyer and seller of any transaction if TBC is discovered. I'd like to bring some clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this time, yet is highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low to keep the barrier to entry into TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty. So we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure. And with enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are a self-funded operation of the admin fee. We are debt-free, we are self-regulated, we are private. As of now, inactive members not paying a monthly admin fee have a spending limit of one transaction a day up to 5 credits. The wallet software code will not allow them to do more than that. This should eliminate 90% of the TBC discounting activity we have been experiencing for such a long time. So, with this being a redemption period, you need to simplify the rules for those active members. Okay, one rule. Don't do over 100 criminals in transactions in a day. I hope that one rule is clear. If you need to break the rule, contact the TBC Commissioner through the request form and ask for permission first. So that's what the request form is, the one you're looking for. If you think you're going to go over 100 criminals, and you'll find that in the accounts area of your KCBO. Just fill it out as you go through. Otherwise, if an active member breaks one rule, and the TBC Commissioner will turn off the send button of the sender only. They will need to make another admin fee payment before TBC Commissioner will be willing to turn the send button back on. As an active member, but those accounts will have a spending limit of 100 credits per day. 2 additional admin fee payments on the account before the spending limit restriction is lifted. So, turning off the send button and the spending limit for 2 months is meant to be used to train you to obey the law. This is the distribution phase of TBC, and we need to protect that distribution from false transactions and verification. The Tibetans are 100% honest in all of their dealings. TBC admin pays the salary of the TBC Commissioner and protects all of us from those that will discount our coins from their local value. And we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the admin salary of our TBC Commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TBC community with the admin fee collected ongoing. Okay, all contests are now based on renewals and no longer sign-ups. So I hope everybody understands that. If you have brought anybody into the program when they sign and they pay their monthly, then you go into the competition as the Bitcoin bounty. Okay, so first place you get 200 grand, second place you get 100 grand, third place you get 50 grams. So first place, the English was Williams Wally. Second place was Lashiran Singh and myself in third place. So there's the transactions there. French, first day routine, second place Bay Derek. Well, you've never seen Bay Derek in second place before. Okay. And the third place is some Rufine. And so we get along to the Tagalog. First place, Maritime Beast Stopper. Second place, H. Victor, another one. And third place is Mary Lee Brown. Okay, down to the Hindi. First place is Abdul Sattar and Aditi Victor. And third place is Vijay Kumar. And the final, it's just the Vanguard. Jeff Ward, Maud, first place. Second place, Ismail Sheikh. And third place is Margarita Johnson. So there you have it. And we're a long way down the list. We're 13 down on the list. Okay. So that's how this Bitcoin contest works. Bitcoin bounty contest works. It's done through renewals and not sign-ups. Okay. We have analysed the results of this Bitcoin contest and have found that TBC members in Nigeria led the whole TBC community in retention of 82 contestants, 292 renewals last week. 39 countries had 490 contestants last week out of the full-timer database, which has 10,623 members in it. Ivory Coast, India, Philippines, Zaire, Cameroon, Bangladesh, South Africa, Uganda, Burkina Faso, Ghana, Italy, and New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, Rwanda, Congo, Togo, Burundi, Cambodia, Benin were all strong contenders last week, double-digit and triple-digit numbers. I want to thank all of those that made an effort to renew last week. This is a brand new week and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 1,686 merchants now, of which 378 are admin reviewed. And have qualified for the merchant program. And as that number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other languages such as Russian, Greek, Japanese, Spanish, German, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth there. Right. Okay, if you have not updated your KCBO profile to be listed in full-time database, you should do that now. Okay, and this is the part up here. This is the part up here where you update it. Okay, part-time or full-time, it tells you exactly how you become a full-time. Once you've done that, just check the status. It'll tell you where you stand, and then check it out and do what's necessary to get you to a full-time, and just update. If you have not updated your KCBO profile to be listed in the full-time database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to a full-time to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups before they can see Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of the KCBO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on the first 2 paid sign-ups that they needed to qualify as a full-time. We have 5 Bitcoin contests happening right now: English, Tagalog, French, Hindi, and Bangla. If you didn't follow the instructions last week to change your language by placing the correct keyword into the send button meeting of the language you want to switch to, then you will be in default language English this week. In order to switch to a different language for next week, you have to go to the bottom of the profile page of the KCBO and make that change this week. So this is the bottom of the profile. That's where you go and select the language you want, and then do your change and then press update. Right, here we go. TBC leaders may be starting to feel overwhelmed with all of the new members that have come in recently Active new members already outnumber active old members by about 30 to 1 right now. Old members are those that have been active ever since before we started the Admiral Credit Program back in August. We need more active members to take some personal responsibility for their personal referrals, especially the newest referrals. This is not a sign up people and leave them to themselves. Figure out what we are doing in the TBC community. Getting 2 admin credits a week for regular active members is balanced if each of you take the time as part of the job, teaching 2 new members each week how to get off to a fast start. After you register a new member in the Kringle Cash website, lead them over to the TBC 009 wallet website and have them register there too. That way, they will get a gift or 250 Kringle coins right away. Then teach them how to use the admin credits to sign up their first 2 people on their first day, so that they will get a 24-hour rapid reward worth over $1 million in TBC. And tell them to duplicate that so that they can collect a 48-hour rapid reward with over $10 million. They are on a timer after. Next, show them how to collect and input the keyword for a send button meeting. Once they have signed up 2 new members and have inputted the keyword, show them how to complete their profile. Make sure it is complete and that they have selected full time so that they can get paid Bitcoin bounties and so they can participate in the Bitcoin contest. Show them how to use the Bitcoin bounty area of the KCBO. Get a firm commitment that they will pay the admin fee on the first of each month and they will pass that advice along to their referrals. Then they will be all set to enjoy paydays on the first of each month. All of this should be done within a day or 2 of signing up new member, then plug your referrals into your favorite TBC trainer and their YouTube channel. If you follow this pattern as a process, you will fortify your passive residual income. TBC personal responsibility is the key. Okay, over 35,294 members have joined the mass adoption team so far by simply paying the admin fee, and now we are following the schedule of rewards for joining as stated on the blog post. So far, 20,727 have come in using admin credits. Looks like most of the old members are going to miss out on getting this promo. So be it. I have an appointment on Tuesday with a very influential person that has an existing following of millions of people worldwide. And I believe once he puts the word out on the mass adoption team, it will fill up the rest of 111,111 spots. So consider this a last warning to all members. Renew your KCBO account now before you miss out on being on the special mass adoption team. Mantra TBC Adoption 2020. What happens when? What happens when 111,111 mass adoption team is trained? Let's think this through. When 111,111 TBC members On the adoption team, follow the help wanted script. Okay, there's the link that you click on, the one that's thinking on more. They will each send the 2-word invitation help wanted to 100 of their Facebook friends every day. Think about that. 111,111 times 100 equals 11 million. On help wanted invitations sent out daily, which is 333,333. Oh, help wanted invitations a month. Do you think these numbers will be to mess with adoption? What about when the 111,111 mass adoption team are fully trained to bring on one merchant a week each? That will be 444,444 merchants joining TBC a month. 444,444 divided by 200 countries equals 2,222 merchants per country. Add a month. Doesn't that make TBC more spendable? Isn't that what every division wants? Open your eyes, do the math. We need a well-paid team to build TBC. Finally, the mass adoption team promo will make that possible. Always remember that the negativity, which includes questioning what admin is doing, destroys, while being positive builds, which includes being supportive of the TBC admin and the leaders in TBC. Remember, right now, we are all working very hard to turn all of our active members into billionaires. Wow. I'll stop sharing now, folks. Okay. So that's all the info. Our dollar, I think tomorrow should be around about 15 or 16. I sort of lost track. So if you know any old members and they need to renew their monthly rego, get them in now, and so they can collect all of those TBC coins. There's heaps. Anyway, think about it, and I'd like to thank you for watching my broadcast, and until a later date, go in peace.